Hello and welcome to Altcoin XP. My name is Anthony, and today I want to talk about my personal experiences and thoughts on privacy. But first, a quick update. Sorry I didn't post a video last week. My car didn't pass inspection my inspection was up in March and had to be renewed by April. So I've been working a lot to get it fixed. So I have the money for that, I should have the money for it on Thursday, and I have an appointment at the mechanic to get it fixed on Thursday. Maybe Friday I'll have a video up, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Anyway, I have notes because I'm crazy and can't think without them. So I want to start out by saying that for the longest time, I was a really private and secretive person. A lot of it stemmed from me being embarrassed about like my financial situation and emotional situation and social situation and all that stuff. I didn't really feel that what I was going through was normal and was embarrassed by a lot of it. So on top of that, I was more or less a computer researcher and scientist since 2009, mostly a computer researcher. Uh, I dove in headfirst for many years and was obsessed with learning everything that I could. The driving force behind that was because I uh, wanted to get a good paying job in the computer industry and all that. So a lot of the computers that I have that you see in my other room. So I have 5 computers right now, uh, and most of it was just from building computers because I was obsessed with them and wanted to learn everything that I could. I would set up like a lot of demos to teach myself stuff, and yeah, I wanted to be like the best and most knowledgeable computer person uh, that was around. This way I could get any job interview and get any job offer that I could. And that plan basically worked. All the job interviews that I had, I was hired onto or was offered the job. The problem is with where I live, I guess. The most that they would pay me was $12 an hour. The most they would offer was $12 an hour, which I can't really afford to live on. So yeah, that's kind of the story with why I know so much about computers and stuff, which you guys don't really get to see a lot that I know because mostly I'm just researching and trying to make videos. But yeah, I've been involved with Bitcoin. I was a Litecoin miner in early 2013. I started in March, I think, of 2013. I'll put up a couple pictures of the GPU rigs that I had now. I'm kind of getting off topic, but yeah, just 7950s in there. Anyway, uh, yeah, so with being so involved in computers, I definitely was uh, really into all the privacy solutions with coming out of the Edward Snowden revelations and all that stuff. And that was like probably 4 to 5 years. I was really involved in privacy and stuff. I don't know if you can hear that siren. It's like a cop car, ambulance, or something. But yeah, the paranoia got so bad that I couldn't really trust anyone and or be close with anyone. I didn't really have close relationships with anyone because, like I said, a lot of my personal stuff I was really embarrassed about too. Uh, but like a year or two ago, I learned that that's not really the right lifestyle for me. I didn't want that lifestyle because I wanted close relationships with people. And it was like a lot of work and pretty lonely to continue doing what I was doing. And especially with starting this YouTube channel and wanting closer relationships with people, I needed to learn how to be more honest and open with everyone. I've been a lot happier since, and because I've been able to be more honest, I've been a lot happier, and I can be myself now. Mostly. I'm trying, but mostly I can. So yeah, I don't have to worry about hiding my information or having perfect security. I try to be as good as I can, but I can't let it control my life anymore. Like it was at the point where I was building uh, my own servers at home to like replicate Google like services. I was trying to figure out how to run like Google Maps at home or a service like Google Maps and sync my contacts with my server at home, my phone contacts. This way they didn't sync with Google and all that stuff. Sorry if moving my clothes screwed with the microphone. Uh, and also like a lot of my dreams and goals suffered by wanting to be private, and also they suffered for me being afraid of failing and stuff like that too. I didn't really attempt a lot of my goals as much as I could because I was afraid of failing and stuff like that, which I didn't want anyone to know that I failed something. But now I have this YouTube channel, so I'm getting off topic again. Yeah, so one of the reasons that I made this YouTube channel with the first name is because I don't really want people looking up my past and my information and stuff. Not because it's a secret. Like I said, I want to be as open and honest with you guys and with everyone, but because I don't want to spend my time talking about my past or having to defend myself or anything like that. I'd rather just make videos and stuff like that. At least try to be educational with the content that I make instead of spending my time defending myself. Gotta blow my nose. That's my bathroom. That's me being open. I told you guys that's my bathroom. So so yeah, if anything happens and I have to explain myself or anything, I'll deal with it at the time. But I don't really do anything illegal or bad or whatever. And I know like it's up for interpretation. Like I could be doing something that I think is perfectly fine, and the government or whatever can interpret it however they want. And I know that's an argument, and that's a problem. So another thing that uh, not only made it difficult, but convinced me to change my mind was with Windows 10 constantly forcing intrusive updates on me that I can't do anything about, and I couldn't really stick with Windows 10 anymore because that's going to be left behind eventually. I had no choice but to upgrade to Windows 10. I can't really switch to Linux with the type of work that I'm doing now because of Adobe Premiere and Photoshop and all that. Really, the only thing I could do is it's either Windows or Mac for that. But also, it's uh, from like all my years of working in privacy and security and data management. When I say working with, I mean studying and practicing. I've never found like a perfect solution to where I'm free to do what I could do on a daily basis. I would always have to be managing my data. I would always have to have everything in my head with managing all these computers and stuff. I would have to have everything in my head and have I have monthly backup increments in my uh, calendar to remember to do backups, and I have to set up Robocopy at some point to do that, or BitTorrent Sync or something. I don't know, but it's a lot of work to manage all of it, and you can never be perfect because eventually you're gonna slip up and not think because you'll be thinking of something else. Just look at like uh, the Silk Road stuff. Like I haven't like researched any of that in years, but I know that there were a couple slip ups on the Silk Road side that ended up with DPR being found or whatever. So yeah, so it's a lot more peaceful to just accept that my data and information is out there, and just to hope that people will understand me and understand what I do or why I do it, and not be judgmental or whatever, and just be accepting. I don't know, but because yeah, it's just easier to accept it and know that everything's out of my control than it is to go crazy with being private and stuff. Uh, and I wonder if I was beaten down and gave in because, like I said, with there not being an option with Windows 10 and all that, or if I just accepted this because it's the healthiest option for me. Uh, I guess that's up to interpretation. So that's it. That's my thoughts on privacy. Goodbye, and thank you for listening.